then we started moving the two-dimensional design into 3 dimensions. And the first thing we started off with was creating this massing model, just to give us a sense of, what are the volumes of these spaces. So you can see over to the right is the gymnasium. In the center with the tall glass is the main entrance in the library. And to the left of that is the auditorium. And then in behind is the classroom wing. And then you can see that center spine with a band of windows up top to let that natural light flow down through the building in the middle. Cutting a slice through the center of the building. So this is through that center spine or trunk of the tree, Main Street that I was talking about. You can see there's the 3 different levels there, and there's openings in those levels. So that allows for that natural light to flow down through that center area and bring that natural light down to those lower levels, but also provides a sense of community to students as they can see other students as they walk about their day, and also provide that wayfinding that I was talking about of knowing where they are in the building. So all of this kind of stemmed from these 5 pillars of these ideas that were shared with us. So this is, and as I'm sharing all of this information with you, this is information that we drew from the school district. So this idea of transparency, of being able to see into spaces, being able to see out to nature, this idea of authenticity, not only in the way that school or the educational program is taught, but also authenticity in the materials that we're using, integrating nature into the design. And have that as a inspiration to the building. The use of technology, ever-changing, and transformation. So we took each of these ideas and looked for ways to integrate it into the design. Other inspiration that we had a couple high school teachers that came in and gave us a little presentation on the history of North Attleboro, and this is the old jewelry manufacturing plant that's now a police station. And we really were drawn to this building and liked some of the things that we were seeing there with the different planes of the brick, and then inside again seeing some of that exposed structure, but also combined with this idea that we don't want to replicate history, we want to look forward. Before I get started in some of these renderings, I do want to tell you that this is still very early in the design process. So even though it feels like everything is said and done, we're actually only about 15 to 20% through our design phase. If the town votes in the project in June, then there's still almost a year's worth of design that goes in before it goes out to bid to the project. This is another view of the entrance just from the other side, from the other parking area. So as you can see, this is, you can almost be like a beacon looking out onto those fields, can see clearly down to the middle school, and meanwhile, again, expresses this idea of transparency and learning on display.